Here we are, race 2, sorry, of round number 6 here at Sardinia, Road B. And we had an exciting battle for the win in race number 1. If you didn't see that, it is available on YouTube. But this is the reverse grid of race 1. So on pole position we have got Flashman, who will start his Hyundai on the soft tyres. In second in his Lexus is Rob on drums on super soft tyres. In third place is Gibbo in his Mitsubishi, and he starts on soft tyres. The next Mitsubishi in fourth place, sharing that second row, is GT Racer, starting on softs. In fifth, in the Hyundai, we have got Yokas, who starts this race on hards. He's joined in sixth by Cthulhu in his Hyundai, and he starts on medium tyres. In seventh place, we have got the unfortunate Sarlek, pushed too hard by his own admittance in race number 1. He starts this race on medium tyres. In 8th place we have got Noxie in his BMW, starts on the super soft tyres. In 9th place we have GT87 Cinemod in his Mazda, and he starts this race on hards. CSL Wolfbane, pushing hard to get past Fast Guy, starts this race on hard tyres. We have got Intulu starting 11th on the grid. He starts this race on softs. After his third place finish in race 1, we have got ESRM Chris Boo in his Mitsubishi, and he starts on soft tyres. We have then got in 13th place ESRM Fast Guy in his Lexus. He starts on medium tyres. And at the back, after his win in race number 1, it's SNL Jam in the Subaru. He starts race number 2 on the medium tyres. So without further ado, let's get race number 2 here at round 6, Sardinia, the Touring Car Championship, underway. So press play, the revs rise high. We watch the clock to see when the lights go out, as we cannot see them from this view. Flashman, though, will be watching Rob on drums, who has got the super soft tyres. Everyone else around him has got the softs. Flashman, though, gets a great start, as Rob on drums is second, and third place actually is Gibbo, having a great start in his Mitsubishi, using all the power in that Mitsubishi, the great accelerating car. Gibbo gets himself up into second place, but Rob on drums actually uses his wider momentum to get himself up into second place, and Gibbo's dropped down to fourth as GT Racer comes into third. But Rob on drums leads right now. Does he have a look into the left-hander? He does. He takes the lead into the left-hander. Fantastic, and GT Racer also gets past Flashman. So GT Racer gets past Flashman right now, who was in first. He's now down to third. Fourth place is Gibbo. Fifth is Sarlek on the medium tyres. Sixth is Yokas on hards. He's having a fight right now with Intulu and Noxie. Intulu going round the outside here. It's a brave move as Yokas runs a little bit wider, but Noxie is there, and Jam is up into 9th place from the back of the grid. So Jam is up into 9th. His Subaru looking great right now in 9th place. 10th is Wolfbane. 11th is Wolfbane. Cinnabon going around the outside of Wolfbane in the BMW. That hard tyre's not helping the BMW driver right now. But at the front we have got Rob on drums. He's under pressure though from GT Racer in the Mitsubishi, who's in the slipstream of the Lexus. We saw in race 1 though, the Lexus is quick, but GT Racer's in the slipstream. Can he make a move into turn 1? He'll go and have a look up the inside. Rob on drums does not defend it, so this is GT Racer's chance to take the lead into turn number 1. He has taken it, and he gets a block pass on the exit, so he gets himself into third place ahead of Rob on drums. These two had a brilliant championship fight in the first season of the Porsche Cups. They're reliving that moment now, but GT Racer runs wide. He's still on the grass. That means that Rob on drums on his super soft tyres will get a better chance of attacking as he goes through the banked right-hander. Third place in the Mitsubishi. Fourth is the Select BMW. That's very wide in comparison to Flashman. Flashman's under attack now from Intulu. So Intulu right now fighting with Flashman. Flashman runs wide, hits a bit of gravel on the exit. That means Intulu can go around the outside. This will be a brave move from the Portuguese driver. Currently second in the championship as they came into this round. And Intulu is still there. Flashman is defending hard, and Noxie's got himself up into 6th place. Let's have a look at Noxie. He's going past Flashman to get 5th. Fantastic move from Noxie. Let's go and have a look at that on board with Noxie. So the podium hunter is hunting podiums again. He's in 7th place and he's going to overtake Intulu. Nice instinctive pass, and then he's got the move done on Flashman as well. He takes into the left-hander and into the right, so Noxie gets himself back into 5th place. Up the field, 6th is Intulu. Jam is there though in 7th right now. He's having to fight with Flashman. Flashman right now on the inside, Jam on the outside. Flashman has the line but breaks earlier, so Jam gets up into 7th, and Intulu fighting with Noxie, who is looking to defend his 5th, but Intulu gets past. Intulu gets past, but he then hits Noxie. He then hits Noxie. So Noxie down into 6th place. Jam is 7th. 8th is Flashman. 9th is Yokas. 10th is Cthulhu. 11th is Fast Guy on his medium tyres. 12th is Wolfbane on his hards. 13th is Cinnamod. He's fallen back. He's had a really bad lap too. 1:31.7. And Chris Boo is right at the back. Something has happened to Chris Boo on the first lap, because he did a 1:53 in comparison to 1:28 of Rob on drums, our race leader in the Lexus. He has not won a race in the Touring Car Championship. GT Racer has not finished on the podium as of yet, neither has Gibbo. So these three are not usually at the front of the grid. Gibbo, though, using his soft tyres right now to extend his gap. No, he's falling a bit further back into the clutches of Sarlek, but Sarlek has just got the fastest lap driver in Tulu behind him in 5th. So Intulu making hay in 5th place right now, fighting to get further up the grid. Noxie is in 6th in the BMW. Is he falling back into the clutches of Jam? Not really. They're setting very similar times, although Jam goes purple in the first sector. So Noxie maybe falling back a little bit right now. Cthulhu is fighting with Fast Guy right now for 8th place. Let's go on board with the Lexus driver. The Lexus getting a good run on Cthulhu, but it's on the outside, so it's going to be a brave move to get the move done into this right-hander. It's a tricky, tight corner. But if you could... Oh, and Yokas has gone off. What happened to Yokas in the background? Let's see what happened to Yokas. So Yokas went off. He was in 10th. He had Wolfbane right behind him in the BMW. So Wolfbane, again, not having a brilliant race right now. Wolfbane using the wider entrance. I think Yokas has just braked too late. He's on the hard tyres as well. It just sucks you in, does that corner sometimes. You have no choice but to go off. You look a bit foolish doing it, but it's easily done. Rob on drums, though, leading this race. Not comfortably, though, because GT Racer, who's running wide in the final corner, lost himself a lot of time. Gibbo, though, in 3rd. He's got Sarlek in 4th and Intulu in 5th, right behind him. So Gibbo has got to defend, and in fact GT Racer is falling into the clutches of these three drivers as Sarlek goes for a move up the inside. He gets the move done on Gibbo. Gibbo's soft tyres not helping, although on the exit he might have a good run on Sarlek because of the way the corner runs, but Gibbo, I think, is in trouble with Intulu coming past him. Intulu looking up the inside of this left-hander, little tap actually with Sarlek. So Sarlek having to run wide, that blocks off Gibbo, and there's a touch, but oh no, Sarlek's gone, and Intulu keeps going, having a fight actually with Jam. Let's see what happens here. Let's go on board. So there's a touch, and then Sarlek goes off and then onto the grass, and Intulu does back off initially, So he's still backing off, but he's fighting with Jam now, and he keeps going. That might be one for the stewards to have a look at. Fast Guy is in 7th place, then 8th is Cthulhu, 9th is Wolfbane, 10th is Sarlacc. So Sarlacc's got damage on the front of his car right now. So Sarlacc dropping down to 10th place, but in the lead currently is Rob on drums. Second is GT Racer in the Mitsubishi. Third is Gibbo in his Mitsubishi. So Mitsubishi having a very good race so far. They got a podium in the first round, first race of this round, with Chris Boo. But Chris Boo at the back of the field right now. Let's just have a check and see. So yes, Chris Boo is at the back right now. Just that first lap. He's doing 120.0, so actually he's lapping quicker than the race leader on the super soft tyres. So Rob on drums running wide. Soft tyres, they'll start to feel a bit second hand coming into this 6th lap. He's in the twisty part of the racetrack right now, the banked right hander. This is where the tyres just scream enough. I do not like it. It's the way this championship is set up though. The softer tyres do wear out a lot quicker than the harder tyres, and that's how we get the races coming together towards the end, as Gibbo on the soft tyres is having to defend the super softs of Noxie. So Noxie currently looking good against Gibbo, the BMW driver. He hasn't had a podium for a while, and there was a point where he seemed to always be on the podium. That's when he got given the nickname Podium Hunter in this championship. So Noxie right now in 4th place. He's looking at the inside. Can he make a move on Gibbo? No, he can't. But can he use the power of the BMWs? He's got the slipstream on Gibbo as they go into the 7th lap. So 3 laps to go. Noxie looking to make the move early. He's got alongside Gibbo. Gibbo doesn't have anything to answer the power of the Noxie in 3rd place in the BMW. And Noxie gets himself into 3rd. So 4th is Gibbo, 5th is Jam in the Subaru. Started in 14th place, so that's a happy position for him right now. He's been lucky possibly with some of the incidents that have happened ahead. Cthulhu though has got his hands full. He's got Fast Guy and Wolfbane. So Fast Guy getting the position there against Wolfbane. Let's just see what happened here. So there's some touching going on. Wolfbane backs off. Sarlacc then has a chance to get involved as well. And Cthulhu still in 7th place, but sliding around on his medium tyres. Wolfbane in 8th. 9th is Sarlacc. He's trying to recover in his BMW, so he's got to try and overtake the BMW of Wolfbane, championship leader going into this round. But Cthulhu and Sarlacc goes up the inside of Wolfbane. Sarlacc made the move brilliantly on his medium tyres. Let's have a look on board with Sarlacc right now. So Sarlacc looking at Wolfbane. Wolfbane having to brake a little bit earlier, and Sarlacc just takes the position. He steals one there from Wolfbane, gets himself up into 8th position, but at the front he's all on his own. Where is GT Racer? GT Racer's still there. Rob on drums leading this race in his Lexus, the Playmobil Lexus with the scary face on the bonnet. He's set to 121.8, so his lap times haven't really shifted too much in the 7 laps that he has completed. GT Racer right now, soft right front, is looking very worn out. Wolfbane getting a bit spicy in the chat. If you want to see that, join us live for these races for spicy chat. Can you compete with the hot ones on offer at SNL? Join us live on Monday nights for the races that happened on Sunday. Noxie 3rd place in his BMW 121s as well, so nice consistency there. 121.7 on lap 7, 121.7 on lap 6. Jam right now in 4th place. He's catching a little bit, but not by much. They're kind of setting similar times, the medium tyres of Jam in comparison to the super softs of Noxie. So yes, you can see that the super softs are starting to wear out Jam's mediums looking pretty good on his Subaru. 5th place is Gibbo, who's under pressure from Fast Guy. We'll go on board with the Lexus of Fast Guy. So he's currently 6th, but he's looking at 5th position of Gibbo. Gibbo holding low, but then Fast Guy has got the inside line as they go into the final lap. Fast Guy gets up the inside. He's now into 5th place. Wolfbane saying, you say spicy. I wouldn't trust myself to make a move there without it ended in disaster. But he said a beautiful move made by one of the very few drivers on the grid capable of it. Ah, so it wasn't a spicy chat. I took it as spicy. I'm going to pretend it was spicy so we get the views and the controversy. You know, controversy sells and it gets the views, and that's all that motor racing is about. Controversy. And the controversial looking bonnet of Rob on drums in his Playmobil Lexus is turning round the final few corners. Love it or hate it, he looks like he's about to take his first victory in the Sunday Night League Touring Cars. The Lexus has proven very popular with a few of our drivers, and Rob on drums takes the win from GT Racer, his best result of the season in 2nd. 3rd is Noxie, 4th is Jam, 5th is going to be Fast Guy. 6th place, is it Gibbo? Just from Sarlek. 8th is Wolfbane. 9th in Tulu. 10th is Cthulhu. 11th is Yokas in his Hyundai. 12th is Chris Boo. Chris Boo's recovered to 12th place actually. Good recovery, consistent lap times at the end. Cinemod. Sarlek saying it was good battling with you, Wolfbane. So Wolfbane's put some chilies in the chat. Again, spicy chat. Cinemod coming round these final few corners in his Mazda. He had a 145.4 on lap 6, so that would explain what has happened there. And we'll pause it there, because coming across the line is Flashman. So let's have a look at the results. In 1st place, congratulations to Rob on drums, Season 1 champion in the Porsche Cups. He gets his first win in the touring cars here. In 2nd place was GT Racer for Mitsubishi on soft tyres. In 3rd place was Noxie in the BMW on super softs. 4th was SNL Jam in the Subaru on the mediums. 5th was ESRM Fast Guy on the mediums for the Lexus. 6th was Gibbo in the Mitsubishi on softs. 7th, just 0.058 seconds behind Gibbo, was Sarlek. 8th was CSL Wolfbane in his BMW, hard tyres for him. In Tulu set the fastest lap of a 120.051 and finishes 9th in his Lexus on the soft tyres. 10th is Cthulhu on the mediums in his Hyundai. 11th on his hards is Yokas. 12th is Chris Boo in the Mitsubishi on soft tyres. 13th is Cinemod on the hards, and 14th is Flashman on the softs in his Hyundai. Okay, so that means for race number 3, Flashman is on pole, 2nd is Cinemod, and 3rd on the grid will be Chris Boo. Join us shortly for race number 3 here at round 6, Sardinia, of the Sunday Night League Touring Car Championship. The penultimate round of this championship. We all conclude next weekend at Brands Hatch. Where else for a Touring Car Championship? But right now, we've got race number 3 of round 6 coming soon. Like, share and subscribe, and join us shortly for race number 3.